This Heroku showcase demonstrates 3 deployment methods, different ways of getting your app from a code base into a running application on Heroku. We can build Docker images on Heroku, and via its container registry, deploy our own Docker images to Heroku, which we'll now look at. First, we log into the container registry and clone a simple app. It has a pretty standard Docker file. To deploy, we're going to create an empty Heroku application. Now we will build the image and push it to the container registry via the container push command. And then we'll create a new release of the app. And here's the running app. You can also use HashiCorp Terraform to configure and deploy a wide range of cloud resources, including Heroku resources such as apps and add-ons, with a simple declarative language. Here's a Terraform script that deploys an app. It has sections for defining the app and config vars, for specifying the source code location for a build, add-ons, as well as for scaling up the dyno formation afterwards. We'll now use Terraform to apply this script. We've already set it up with our credentials, and using the Heroku API, Terraform will now provision all the resources. And here's the running app. Finally, Java has a few special deployment mechanisms. One is war deployment and the other jar deployment. Here, we can see the configuration in POM XML that Maven will use to create a jar file with all our dependencies. Let's compile and produce the jar file. We'll create a Heroku container ready for our deployment. And finally, we'll use the jar deploy command to send the file to Heroku. As you'll see from the logs, Heroku receives the jar file, builds a slug, and deploys. Heroku also provides ways of deploying Scala fat jars and other Scala, Clojure, and Gradle app types. The show notes reference documentation on the Heroku Dev Center. Check them out to learn more about deploying to Heroku. Thank you for watching this Heroku showcase.